Happy last few days of 2025. It's been a roller coaster year. I don't know about you, but it's been a roller coaster year. And I always find this last week, is almost feels like it's the in-between week. And it really kind of is, where Christmas or Yule or whatever you celebrate has kind of already passed, and you're just waiting for the new year to start. It's the anticipation of what is to come, but it hasn't come yet, and it feels like this is like the nothing week. But it actually feels like it's a very important week, because it gives you time to just stop, to sit in that in-between time and look over the past year, both the good and the bad. Even if it's a hard year, the way I like to look at it, and it's not a perfect method, but it's the way I like to look at it, because it helps me through especially difficult times. If it's not a blessing, then it might be a lesson. It needs to be reviewed as a lesson. So those difficult times, those tough times, even the really, really tough times, if I choose to look at them as a lesson instead of going, why me? I haven't asked why me in a very long time. Because I choose to believe that things happen for a reason. And maybe not everything, but I do believe that the big things that happen for a reason. So I stopped asking a long time ago, why me? But there are times where I catch myself, is there something I could have done better? Or is there something I could have done? Could I have changed something? Could I have done more? And it's in situations like that where I think the biggest pause needs to be taken, because most of the time, no. There's nothing you could have done. There's nothing that was meant to be done. If it's something that was meant to happen, then no matter what you could have done, it was meant to happen that way. And I think that's a difficult concept to wrap your mind around, because whether it's a loss of a person or something very close to you, even a job or a relationship that's something that you were passionate about and it's no longer here, you need to grieve. It takes time to grieve something, and loss doesn't necessarily, it's not a person. Most of the time it is, but something that you are very passionate about, if that ends, and you're asking the question, is there something that I could have done better to stop it or to improve it or pause it or whatever? If you're asking that, then it's something that it means something to you. And like I said, most of the time the answer is no. The answer is it's run its course. Nobody wants to hear that. The answer is it wasn't meant to last. Nobody wants to hear that. But there could possibly be something on the other side of that. What it is, I have no clue. Nobody has a clue. But I figured a good time would be not let go, because we've always heard of let go, right? There's always something to let go of, but there's always something to hold on to. And it's the memories. So if something had to go, it's okay to remember it. It's okay to grieve it. It's especially okay to grieve it. And don't let anybody tell you that you should be over something just because it's this or it's that, or it's been so long, or it's a job, or it's a pet, or it's a relationship. Nobody has the right to tell you that you should be done grieving. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My father has been gone for 25 years now. And it's still, there are days where it's just like, today's the day to remember. And if tears need to come, tears need to come. Because grief and loss, it's not a single thing. It's not a single event. It's going, something will trip you up and it'll be okay. Yep, I need to work on that. It's not even that you need to work on it. It's just something that reminds you that you couldn't share or couldn't continue. I should say that way. But it's okay to hold on to something that in your heart that meant a lot, but still allow space for whatever's supposed to come in to come in. So I figured we'd just do a message for the last week of 2025. Sorry about that. I don't know if you saw it, but this flew out and it's perfect. Adjacent possibilities. This just feels like where we are right now. So many opportunities are coming in, even ones that you don't see. Some of these doors are closed, right? Some of the doors are open and you know what's going to happen or may not happen, but you know the steps, what's on the other side of that door, or at least the beginning step. There are other doors that are closed that may not be for you or may be a surprise. They haven't opened yet because maybe something that you had to let go of or continue or grieve appropriately has to run its course. And then once that's done, once you're open and ready for what it is that's to come in, now that door will open. I'd already shuffled, I was shuffling this one and this one fell out, but I always like to shuffle it, and I don't know what it is. But I figured if it fell out, it also wanted to see. Okay. Okay. So we have renewal. I love these cards. I love my team. It kind of goes along with what I'm saying sometimes. But we have renewal. It's like the Frog Prince. You see him down there? He's wearing a little crown and lotus blooming, beginning new opportunities. It's the opportunities, it's the new beginnings, it's the possibilities that are coming in, right? And then you have generosity. This blooming spirit, this idea of having enough for you to be able to help out. And that in it is its own other message that I could go on and on and on about. But we need to do more. We need to do better. We need to, if we are in an ability to help out, we need to come back to the human spirit of helping our neighbors. Not just when things get tough, because you don't know what's somebody's apocalypse or somebody's devastation. And you have no idea what they're going through. Oh. And this is what flopped out while I was shuffling. It's expansion. Summertime. This is not a Tommy card. This is expansion. This is that growth. This is that renewal. This is that adjacent possibilities. It's coming. You just need to allow time for things to come out. And I got these little cards. I love them so much. Sometimes they're going to do a lot. And sometimes not. I figured I'd use them now. I will only shuffle once because there's so many cards and you could have a monster deck, kind of like now. But we have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. I freaking love that. Even though things happened, it feels like something, even the worst may have possibly happened, there's something that you were protected from. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. You are going to be nurtured. You are going to be nourished. You are going to be provided for. This is a blessing. It's an offering. It's a gift. It may be something so simple as someone offering you bread, and I use that maybe not literally, but it's something as simple as a gift of that. it's going to mean so much. Firecracker, excitement. I know that kind of goes with the New Year's with the fireworks, but it's going to be an exciting time. A lot of people are excited for 2026, and I'm one of them. It just feels like it's a really good year. It's going to be a 1, starting over. It's going to be interesting. Chair field. Someone new is entering your life. When you're ready is what I'm feeling. When you're ready, and if that's something that you want, someone is going to enter your life. And it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be someone to come in and offer you a job or an opportunity or a new, I don't know, anything. It doesn't feel romantic. It feels possibilities are being provided with that person. And the last one is Apple. Temptation will test you. I love the fact that these are really nice cards, but there's all one that kind of goes, but it's life. Life is not meant to be perfect and happy and perfect all the time. Even when it is going perfectly, it's never always perfect. So this last card, and I love that it's the last one, it's telling you just to be careful. If something seems too good to be true, it may just be. Then again, it may not. Trust yourself, trust your instinct, trust your gut, trust the people around you that you trust. If it's someone that you don't know going, hey, this sounds like a great idea, maybe do some research. Research it. That's pretty much it. Oh, the tarot. I'm going to do this real quick. We're getting on. Most important message for this in-between week is the Queen of Wands. Know your truth. Stand your ground. Be who you are meant to be. I always have an issue with the court cards. But this right here, she's like when the king goes away to war, she runs the castle. She is in charge of everything, and she runs not only her household, but her environment. She runs it as hers, and nobody questions her. Nobody second guesses it because her judgment is on point. She does it because she loves it. So do what you love. Follow your passions, even if it's scary. If it's something that is calling to you, maybe it's time to do it. Many blessings. I look forward to 2026. It's going to be an interesting year. Many blessings.